So we are back with Suicune's special surgeries. And we are starting off with Suicune against a cast form. Which is a bit annoying since it can paralyze basically a Pokemon for free on my team. And I think I'm most fine with Torkoal, honestly, just because it's very slow. Also, it's one of the mons it can't hit for super effective damage. And I will just throw out a Toxic in the face of whatever is coming in here. Okay, so it's a Shackle. So, the question is, do I have a poison immunity? Yes, I have with Aggron. That's very good. So I can bring in the Aggron. And now I could just throw out a Rock Slide. I was considering pressing Focus Punch, but unfortunately I didn't. So yeah. What does Cacturne have? Does it have... it can have Focus Punch, right? In this case I bring in Cypher. Okay, I was kind of afraid of the Focus Punch, but it actually just throw out a Leech Seed. And I will just press Silver Wind here. Hoping to catch anything coming in. Is hitting the Shackle, okay. So I'm gonna bring in the Aggron this time. Okay, and now I will just hope I can catch the Cacturne coming in. Yeah, okay, so I pressed Focus Punch and I got the Cacturne. Very nice, so kinda paid off that I didn't reveal it before. And now he brings in Espeon. So Espeon probably will try to set up. I just wanna cock damage because Espeon is really strong, usually. So HP Fire kinda deals with me after... although it's okay. So I'm just gonna bring in Shiftry because it's still a 2-hit. Still a 2-hit. The thing is, it can press HP Fire twice, and I won't get the Select pop, so I am just gonna press Shadow Ball here. I'm kind of afraid of the swap into Shackle. So yeah, good thing I didn't explode, because now my Shadow Ball is in range to just kill the Espeon. So thanks for the substitute, but it's still a range, so let's hope. Okay, so we got it. That's pretty good, and my opponent immediately gives up, so yeah, great start for the battle today. So yeah, I guess we will see each other in a second for the next random battle. So we are back with our next battle, and this time we are starting off with Typhlosion against Heracross. A good start for me, so I'm just gonna throw out a Fire Blast. Sometimes I'm considering just predicting the first swap immediately, but it's always so bad if then something goes wrong. Because I was considering throwing out a Toxic, but then I could just also give Heracross Guts. And if it's set up with Sword Dance, yeah, that could be a bit problematic. But instead I hit the Slowbro with the Fire Blast and get a burn, which is quite nice for me. And now I throw in Vaporeon. Okay, so it has Carmine. If I'm lucky, it is the Carmine Surf set with Sleep Talk. Because in this case, Slowbro can't even hit me. But it could also be just Psychic, which is a bit annoying. I don't have my damage calculator open right now, so I'm just gonna do that. Just wanna see what set the damage calculator throws at me. It's difficult. Since I can't really hit the Slowbro very hard, I'm considering just going into Snorlax here. So okay, Slowbro stays in. That is an indicator that it has Psychic. Because it would be stupid staying in against Vaporeon, since it basically can't be hit by Slowbro. Unfortunately, we do not have any dark Pokemon, so we can't completely wall it. So let's see what he does. He might bring in Heracross here. Or a Hitmontop, okay. So he's a bit scared of the Snorlax. That's good. And Hitmontop is an interesting adversary for me. Because I'm not really sure what I want to do against it, honestly. So I am gonna bring Gengar, let's see. He has Brick Break, okay. Let's just check how the damage ranges are, because usually it has HP Ghost. And that is a range to kill me. Ah, but it isn't Choice Bandit. So it's not a range to kill me, alright. I'm just gonna throw the Thunderbolt here. And I hit the Fortress they're coming in, that's not bad. Hopefully he doesn't expect the Fire Punch, he doesn't. Okay, so I get the Fortress for free, that's good for me. So we have taken our first Mon. So he brings in Tangela. Tangela is a Pokemon. It would be smart to get Vaporeon or Kyogre status since I have 2 Watermons, but still I think I will just throw the Fire Punch. I should 2-hit the Tangela due to its bad special defense, and I actually dodged the Stun Spore. Okay, that was lucky by me. I expected a Sleep Powder, but my opponent, yeah, went for the Stun Spore, which would still be very smart, even if he had the option to sleep, just because it cripples Gengar's speed. So Gengar is very frail, so a paralyzed Gengar is not worth too much anymore. And then my opponent immediately forfeit, so we have some quick wins right now. But yeah, I think we're gonna throw in another one and see how quick that one will go. So see you in a second. So we are back with our next immediate battle, and we are starting with Gligar against Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is not a Pokemon I like to see, honestly. Okay, so I have a Wigglytuff as well. So the thing with Wigglytuff is that it can paralyze you. So I'm not sure if I want to bring in Primeape. So I think I will just go into my Wigglytuff, see if it just, yeah, Body Slams or Thunder Waves. So it goes for the Body Slam here. So I'm just gonna try to throw the Wish immediately, just so that I do get a chance to heal and not be stuck paralyzed. And now my opponent brings in Quillfish. I think Alakazam would one-shot Quillfish, and I'm kinda expecting a Sword Dance here, to be honest. I'm definitely not expecting a Shadow Ball, so I am gonna bring in Sam. Okay, so my opponent uses this opportunity to set up spikes, that's fine. And I can throw out a Psychic and hit whatever is coming in. And it's a Parasect, okay. So in this case I will just click Fire Punch now. Hopefully I won't get Effect Sport. Okay, so he brings in the Mantine now. Alakazam against Mantine. A Mantine can have Toxic, which would be annoying. So I am just gonna throw the Calm Mind here. And it goes for the Surf, okay. So I have +1. And the Thunder Punch is a 6.3% chance to KO. So I am gonna Calm Mind again. Let's see if he just... Okay, so he goes for the Toxic now. So he did have Toxic but didn't use it immediately. And now I'm just gonna press Thunder Punch here. So at this point I just want to use Alakazam and deal as much damage as possible to his mons. But if he brings out Wigglytuff now, which I kinda expected since it can tank a +2 Psychic from me very well, I have to consider whether I want to preserve my Sam here for the Quillfish, for example. Can also use Fire Punch for the Parasect. Sam is kinda useful here, honestly. Of course I'm Toxic and spikes are up, so I will get whittled down. But still, I think it's okay to preserve Alakazam here. It's very very good in this matchup, I think. So now he brings in the Parasect. I throw the Toxic and the Parasect gets healed. Okay. So Parasect can either go for a Spore here or just use the Giga Drain. I think I will just throw the Wigglytuff now. Okay, it goes for the physical move, so it chooses the return. It's alright for me. And I will just press Wish. Last time my opponent went into Quillfish. And I managed to Wish again. That's good for me. So, yeah, I thought he might Spike, but still I wanted to throw out a Body Slam here. Hopefully paralyzing the Quillfish. Okay. So he lost a very quick attacker. And now I will try to press Protect here. Maybe he blows up. Yeah. Because a paralyzed Quillfish isn't too useful anymore, especially after setting up 3 layers of spikes. So him exploding was an option definitely. So I will just press Wish here now. Okay. MacLeod would be nice to Toxic the Parasect, but it's a bit annoying to deal with the spike damage, and also he can just go into his Parasect, and then the Toxic wouldn't do anything. So I will just try to kinda stall here, I'd say, and just spread Paralysis to his mons. Okay, Leech Seed is not very good for me. But I hit a hard Body Slam, which is nice. So maybe I can get a Paralysis here sooner or later, but obviously I can't. That is annoying for me, I'd like to say. So I will just go into Gligar now. Gligar is a decent switch in. Due to being immune to the spikes. So let's just see. Ah, okay, so it can have Stun Spore as well as Sleep Powder. It's a bit annoying for me. And my HP Flying doesn't even deal health. But I can just hide behind a Substitute. So that's what I choose to do. Okay, so he brings back the Wigglytuff. In this case I just throw the Earthquake. No point in setting up, since he can just Body Slam me twice and risk paralyzing me. So I go back into Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is kind of my anchor here. And I have to try to just be annoying. I really like to paralyze his Wigglytuff and his Bellossom, honestly. But just PP stalling his Wigglytuff would be important, because him having Wish and everything is not very good for me. So let's see whether we can throw out a Paralysis here against the Bellossom. So he goes for the Leech Seed again. Last time he healed up with the Moonlight. Unfortunately I do not have a good answer, so I will just throw out a Wish again. Yeah. My point staying in here is that I just want to I just want to paralyze him, honestly. But it's kinda hard to break the circle here right now. So I have Wailord, which is also very tanky. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, so he hits the Wailord with the Body Slam and I rest up. So let's see, last time he used Return, so maybe he doesn't even have a Grass move. So I might as well try just Sleep Talking, burning some Sleep Turns here. Ow, just hit my hand on the table. Of course I rolled a Toxic, yeah. How else should it be? So that was the first Sleep Turn. I'm quicker, so I am in the better position here if I just keep Sleep Talking. Of course this time I do not get the Toxic, why would I? But if I could have just swapped the Sleep Turns, it would have been so good. So I used this opportunity to press Wish. Hopefully I do not get fully paralyzed, alright. And now I will press Body Slam, hoping that I do not get crit. I do not get crit. Actually, I managed to paralyze the Blossom. That took a while. Okay, that's we are in a predicament here, honestly. And here's an Ampharos. Okay. He has the Ampharos. He might expect me to swap into Gligar, honestly. Primeape could be good to just destroy the Wigglytuff, honestly. And I don't know if I see much value in... Because it's a remaining monster too tanky, so I can't even sweep with the Alakazam. It could only deal with the Parasect. So the least useful Pokemon actually is Pikachu right now, I think. So I don't know if I just should bring in the Pikachu against the Ampharos. I have to swap into something. It's a stupid situation here right now. I bring in the Pikachu now. I think it's my least useful Pokemon. Yeah, HPIs and he crits, of course. Why shouldn't he deal with my Pikachu immediately? I could have thrown a Light Ball Wall Tackle, which would have done a lot of damage. But I can also just do nothing. That's also very great for me. So yeah. Unfortunate, I'd like to say. So I think... I don't know if I want to throw away the Gligar against the Ampharos, honestly. But I think I kinda have to. Because there's nothing else which can really cleanly break through the Ampharos. So I just use Earthquake and he uses HPI, deals with me, of course. So let's just see how does Alakazam fare. Psychic does at least 33. And a max of 39, so that's a range which is not in my favor. It's really bad that Wailord is sleeping still, but it should wake up. Actually, it should wake up, I think. But it's also a range. Yeah, I think Primeape is my answer, honestly. Honestly, I have to kind of go with the Primeape here. Just using Cross Chop. Okay. Dealing some damage to the Blossom. So now I hide behind the Substitute. Let's hope that he just doesn't press Magical Leaf. Okay, he doesn't. And now I will start bulking. Okay, that's lucky. I got a full para. So how much does the Cross Chop do? Because I'm considering whether I should set up again or not. So I already have a +1 attack. Cross Chop does... I do not have the Choice Band. That does around half-life. And with another I would deal 77. Okay, so it's not a good... So it's better for me to just press it twice, honestly. So I think that's what I will do. And of course I miss. That's great. Of course I miss. But I should still two-hit it, so... Cross Chop misses again. What the hell is happening? What the fuck? Okay. So let's... Third time miss in a row. I missed Cross Chop 3 times in a row. Are you kidding me? 4 times! I missed it 4 times! What the hell? Yeah, and then I... Ah, come on. And then I low roll and I die to the leech. Come on! Sorry guys, but it has 85% accuracy. Or it was like, I think it was 80%. So there's a 20% chance to miss. And then I miss again. And then I miss again. And then I miss again. So this is the chance that this happens, honestly. So it's basically a 0.16% chance that this happens. This is so stupid. Sorry, I'm kind of mad here right now. So this kind of this kind of cost me the game, honestly. Like, it really was my only option to win this, honestly. He can just go into Wigglytuff, tank whatever I throw out. Toxic is also whittling me down. I have no idea how this happened. So yeah, Sam with +1 special attack. Yeah, doesn't even deal half-life. That's pretty great. So yeah, I'm also on a tight timer here. Okay, so now I get the paralysis, but still, it doesn't really matter because Toxic just whittles me down. Yeah, now he goes into Wigglytuff. All I can throw out is Psychic. Of course, I do not get the special defense drop, so without a crit, I'm kinda screwed here. Also, he can just protect, honestly. He might do that, but I still just throw out the Psychic in case he attacks. So yeah, unfortunately the Wish will heal him up. That's unfortunate, so just press Psychic again because switching something in is bad. I'm a bit tilted right now because of this cross-job shenanigans. So yeah, no idea what I should have done here, honestly. I'm going in with the Wailord now. Just throwing out a Toxic. Maybe he stays in with the Wigglytuff. Yeah, there's strange shenanigans if you sleep. Because I slept 2 sleep turns. You see that I slept 2 sleep turns. And then I swapped out. And if you swap out, it kinda resets the sleep counter. I forgot about that right now. So I had another so I slept it. I slept 4 turns. Slept it. I slept 4 turns now, which is kind of stupid, honestly. That it resets the counter, but whatever. Would have just been 1 sleep talk more, and sleep talk often doesn't get me the things I want, so it is fine. So yeah, Wailord's problem is that it can't really break through anything else here. So my surf does 32, 35. Do I get outsped by anything here? No, I don't. I'm quicker. So if I just press surf, I should be able to kill the Wigglytuff. Okay. Wigglytuff is finally done for. I would have kept healing the Wigglytuff, honestly. I don't know why he wouldn't use just Wish once in a while to heal up. Since 1 Wish deals as much damage as I with 2 attacks. And now just checking the damage ranges before I search for them against the Parasect. So HP Bug does a maximum of 37%, okay. So I just throw out a Surf, hope I survive, hope he doesn't have Giga Drain. Okay, he has a Stun Spore, interesting. So he goes for the stun here. I will just press Surf again, just chipping a bit more. Okay, he goes for the HP. For the hidden power, okay. So this isn't done yet, honestly. His best bet would be just... I mean, he can just bring in Blossom and heal it. He knows that my only attacking move is Surf, and I can status the Blossom, so the paralysis is actually an issue for me right now. And also, if I sleep, there's only a 33% chance to get an attacking move against the Emperors. So that's also an option for me to just not get the move I want. Still, interesting that I can do something here still. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that my damage range are not enough for the Ampharos. And its Thunderbolt will be enough, probably, I'd like to say. But still, I press Sleep Talk here. Get the rest, unfortunately. And the Thunderbolt crits, so at 79%, so it was a range. Actually in my favor. So yeah, this was very unlucky right now. I think my opponent doesn't play too well right now, and I was pretty unlucky, honestly. I don't wanna cry too much about it, but still. I have to hope that I do not get fully paralyzed. Okay, so I can heal up with Wigglytuff. He actually heals the Velossum, that's interesting. Still, the Thunderbolt at 36. Okay, I'm going for the Body Slam, hoping that he swaps into Blossom. Yeah, and unfortunately it is not fully paralyzed, but I can check my damage ranges for a second. Because the Fire Blast deals 43, between 43 and 51. So it deals more than the Body Slam, so I will just Fire Blast now. Yeah, it kinda deals as much as he loses. Just gonna keep Fire Blasting here. I'm under a lot of time pressure, honestly. So he chooses the Leech Seed. Yeah, Leech Seed is pretty fair against Wigglytuff because I have so much HP, so I can't even deal as much damage against the Ampharos as it gets healed. Because, okay, I deal more damage, but it still gets healed a lot, so that's not very great for me. So I have to hit a Protect here again. One Paralysis which goes wrong is kinda my doom. So I'm just, yeah, in all, I'm kinda just stalling here. But still, it was an insane game. Yeah, okay, now he gets the full para finally, so yeah, this game is over, unfortunately. So yeah, it was a really close game, so GG, I guess, to my opponent still. I'm so fucking mad about this Prime Map situation. I've never seen, or I didn't see something like that very often. Like, I don't know. I think team-wise we were kinda even. So I guess if I played it a bit better, I could have won somehow. Still, there were a few unlucky situations for me. Of course, I was also a bit lucky sometimes, but still, I think all in all, my opponent had some pretty decent luck, especially with the primary situation. But yeah, nothing you can do here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see each other in the next random battle. See ya.